takes a closer look only to be startled by an apparition behind her and she drops her tray. She finds nothing behind her and proceeds to pick up the tray, only to see the reflection of the apparition on it. But when she turns around there's nothing again. The next time she sees a weird reflection, it's just Fraser wandering around. In the evening, Brian visits Kathy at her home and apologizes for what he did, confessing he doesn't remember the moment. They end up having a lovely dinner together only to be interrupted by the arrival of Kathy's ex Ed. He refuses to leave when Kathy asks him to, but he has no choice when Brian comes to her defense. Too upset to continue the date, Kathy asks Brian to leave too and Brian insists on staying to protect her. Suddenly his hand starts shaking and the glass he's holding explodes, making his hand bleed. After Kathy takes Brian to the hospital, she returns to the car and her hand is jolted by the door. Later that night, Brian comes back to Kathy's home and they end up getting dirty. In the middle of their passion, Kathy is shocked to see Brian transform into Patrick, who starts rotting. Kathy screams and punches him in the stomach before she finally wakes up. Brian is sleeping beside her but when he turns around he's Patrick again, only for Kathy to realize this is also a dream and she's actually alone. The next day Kathy goes to work and checks on Patrick. When she remembers her dream, the glass on the window breaks, hurting the plant. The next time Sebastian runs some tests on Patrick, he burns his hand to force a reaction, but again nothing happens. When Kathy comes to clean him up, Patrick spits at her and she notices he's crying. She wonders if he can feel pain and Patrick spits again, making her realize he's communicating. Spitting once is yes, twice is no. Kathy starts asking questions and learns that Patrick can hear her. He can also feel her hand touching his body. As Kathy touches different body parts to test how much Patrick can feel, she looks at his groin and gets ready for a dirty touch, only for Cassidy to catch her red-handed. Kathy tries to explain Patrick is communicating, but Cassidy dismisses her claim and tells her to stop behaving like this, mentioning all their patients would be better off dead. At that moment Sebastian arrives and asks Kathy to show him her discovery, but when Kathy tries to communicate with Patrick again, there's no reaction. Disappointed,